Ma'am, your first reaction, Raghuram Rajan has indicated that he will not pursue a second term. What's your first reaction?
Well, obviously, people like myself was expecting him to be given a second term. So I guess, he has basically, chosen to go back to academia, which of course is a big gain for academia and a loss for RBI. I think Raghuram Rajan has played a very key role in stabilizing the economy in this country. I mean, he arrested the free fall of the rupee. He has tamed inflation. And of course, I think he has really brought in a huge amount of financial discipline into our public sector banks through the whole, asset quality review process, which has seen the bad debts being provisioned, and he is very committed he's actually laid out a plan to clean up all these banks by 2017, and the process has started.
True.
And also he's really initiated a very interesting universal payment interface, which is much needed for the country. So I think we have to actually look upon Raghuram Rajan's tenure as something that we really benefited from. We should be grateful that he actually gave these 3 years to us, and he has laid a very strong foundation in terms of getting fiscal discipline and economic stability in place. So that's the legacy he leaves behind.
Ma'am, another two questions. He's clearly indicated his choice of words has been while I intended to continue, but upon reflection and consultations with the government, I've decided to move on to academia in the US. So you think the government hasn't done enough? Because, from business circles as far as the voices go, for a long time now, all of them have been batting for Raghuram Rajan's second term. So hasn't the government done enough and let down the business community?
No, there was a lot of hostility from various quarters in the government, led by Mr. Subramanian Swamy. And I think in the face of that, I don't think he would really like to continue, and I think obviously he's opted to, retire at the end of his term, which I think any sensible person would have done. Why would you want to take on somebody like Mr. Subramanian Swamy and people like him? There were all these kind of noises in the government, which I don't think anyone would like.
Lastly, this just comes ahead of the Brexit. So you think that the government hadn't really factored all this economic volatility and the timing is really, in that sense, wrong?
Well, I think it's a bit too premature to comment on that, because I think, you also have to see who do they then appoint in place of Mr. Rajan. So I don't want to demean the incoming governor. But having said that, yes, Mr. Rajan brings a lot of international credibility to the RBI. And of course, there is a lot of international respect for Mr. Rajan's understanding of the global economy and the macroeconomics of what can happen with Brexit or with even, the US politics and things like that. But I think he himself has said that, he's open for consultation, and I hope we do consult him on key matters.
But you're disappointed with this?
Yes, absolutely, because I think he is a very, very fine and experienced economist. And I think the world is going through very turbulent times. And he has certainly played a very key role in making sure that India as an economy is an economy that finds a lot of acceptance from global investors.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ETNow, and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/ETNow.